Summerbell, reshaping the art of reading.
I basically shaped the words so my brain could process them. So a lot of times you have non-dyslexics solving for dyslexia. I believe that insight that I have makes this program just so very special because it comes from the heart of a dyslexic.
This visual brain-based problem of processing written language is the most common learning disorder on our planet. It occurs across our nation's population among all genders, incomes, and racial groups.
Dyslexia, for me, is the inability to read and comprehend linear texts. It becomes like one big picture of like a bunch of black and white symbols.
Dyslexia does not affect someone's IQ or a person's learning ability. Rather, dyslexia is a cluster of symptoms which result in people having difficulties with language skills, and particularly reading.
One day, I had to figure out a way to look at all my clients, to see all of them at one time and to see what they needed from us. And I just drew this diagram. All of a sudden, I could see, it was like I could read it, see it, and not be overwhelmed. I was obsessed with drawing these diagrams that were proving that my mind could process information if I put this in this diagram. I figured it out. My kids had watched me struggle for their whole life. They're they'd been my human dictionaries. It's instant. It's literally putting glasses on. It lifts the fog.
Some families invest large sums of money on private schools and tutoring, on evaluations, on counseling, and on dyslexia products. And as you would expect, many low-income students get left behind. Today, there are dozens of methods, products, and tools in the marketplace, from colored overlays to special glasses, all designed to help dyslexics learn to read. What sets the Summerbell Method apart from all the others is it was developed uniquely by someone with dyslexia. This tool can be another step forward, and another aid in helping those with dyslexia.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like this?
That's hard.
It's hard. So 10 is the hardest and 1 is the easiest.
Hardest.
So this is a 10.
Yes.
Just check this out. Okay, so then I have this is my tricky way of doing it.
Oh yeah, that is easier.
You like that? On a scale of 1 to 10, what is it?
A 2.
That's it, 2. It makes it easier.
Because it's curved.
So you like it better curved.
The Summerbell reading method is now available as a browser extension on Google Chrome. Summerbell helps dyslexic and non-conventional readers to read text on the internet with increased comprehension. With the push of a button, Summerbell transforms standard linear text into the unique Summerbell arc. When a reader has trouble decoding or reading a word, they just highlight it, and the Word Helper tool chunks the word with each part on a different arc. Word Helper also shows definitions, parts of speech, and synonyms, making it much easier to learn new words. Readers can even check their pronunciation with the speaker button.
Education.
To help sound it out. Summerbell works on almost all websites, emails, and in other languages.
When I saw it in practice, I was blown away. I had never seen anything like it before.
I've never seen a tool that supports non-traditional readers in a way that the Summerbell reading method does.
I've been in the field of education for 22 years now, have been trained in so many different programs. This is so unique. It's just a different way to learn.
Students are showing improvement with their decoding, their fluency, their attention to the details, and just in general, their confidence and how they feel about reading.
Right away, after a few sessions, their fluency improved tremendously.
We see improvements in their comprehension of the text, or we hear improvements in their prosody, in their expression, in their rate and fluency.
The great thing with Summerbell is the kids are increasing the amount that they are actually reading, and that can start to close the gap between the non-readers and the readers.
What Summerbell does is gives that confidence to try.
When I showed it to a student I'd been working with for years who had dyslexia, her face just lit up, just seeing the text in this arc.
You can almost see a light bulb going off. Saying wow, this is what my brain needs. This is exactly how I'm going to be the most successful.
with Hillary's method, I'm not nearly as anxious or stressed trying to read.
They're able to decode so many more words, so it's unbelievable how much their comprehension has skyrocketed.
Anyone can begin using this simple and intuitive tool immediately. This software improves their ability to track across the page, and the adjustable spacing between the lines allows them to read down the page. The personalized font size and letter spacing gives each user a unique ability to fine-tune what works best for them.
We struggled with this truly her entire education. I take more notes than I did before because I am spelling better or reading better, so I can remember where I actually put things instead of I'm not focusing so hard on what I'm writing, I'm focusing on where I'm putting it.
If a student chooses to write in the ARC so that way he or she can read their paper to themselves, by themselves, independently, they can transform it right back into linear text to turn in, just like everybody else.
When they break up the word and they read it, they're able to actually understand what's going on in the story.
She didn't think she was going to college. I mean, she honestly believed that she was stupid. The method has really changed my everyday life in terms of work, living, enjoyment, everyday joy.
It's an accessibility tool. It's an equality tool.
It just is a completely new world.